Alright, man. I'm back again. This time, we're going to talk about Dushane and Sully. Arguably two of the best characters in Top Boy. And overall, in the modern drug style TV genre, two of the best aside from probably Tommy and Ghost of Power. So, alright, let's get into it. So, like you said, you get the title card, who was they was pretty much like the dynamic duo in they little hood in Summer House. Pretty much. Dushane was the calculated brains, and Sully was the out of control. Some may say psychopathic. You know, he was. Honestly, if you ask me, he was a bit of an asshole. But that's beside the point. So, basically, I'm gonna try to break down their two ideologies. So, starting with Dushane Hill, obviously, to me, the ultimate. He pretty much was the top boy. I mean, anybody that got in his way, he just figured out how to outmaneuver them. Some of them maneuvers down the line, I honestly, it was pretty much that one with the whole Jamie situation, I didn't like, but I think that's also what caused the rift between him and Sully, like even further rift because what happened later on down the line. But Sully's not all that perfect. Let's be real. If you seen Top Boy Summer House, which is also on Netflix, I would definitely recommend going to go see that. Going to go watch that. Sully does a lot of dumb shit, and Dushane has to constantly keep fixing his fuck ups. I mean, excuse my language, but it's the truth. So back to point one of the ideologies. Dushane is, I wouldn't say low key because everybody knows him. He's the king of Summer House. But it's like a lot of people respect him. They fear him, but it's like before the fear even get there, they respect this man. And with Sully, I think more people just fear him straight up. It's like with Sully, it's like, man, how could I put this? People just outright they're afraid of him. They scared of him. Sully don't fuck around. Basically, I'm gonna say that. Dushane, you gotta kind of fuck with his shit. Sully, I feel like with Sully, if your name ain't Dushane Hill, you ain't getting multiple damn chances. I'm sorry. Especially if you not from the hood, from Summer House, if you were designated out or whatever, that's pretty much how they coming about it. That's how he coming about it for real. But his ideology was more so he wanted to keep everything Summer House. He felt like I think at one point in time he should be the top boy because he can do what it take. He got what it take to do what he's doing. He ain't wasting no time thinking about whatever. He gonna get it done. Dushane, like I said, he's more calculated and he's gonna think everything through. Yeah, if we got to do this, then you know what's the backup to the backup. Dushane is that kind of guy that even if his original plan goes to shit, he's got a backup, and then a backup likely to the backup. Fail safe to the fail safe. Sully do his shit. It is what it is. Um, so as we wind down in this video, let me see. How can I put this? Sully to me is probably the most controversial character in Summer House. You love to you want to be on his side because you want to root for him, but then it's like the shit he does and how he go about shit. It's like, man, fuck him. I don't want to be around this man. This guy, it is what it is. Fuck him. I don't want nothing to do with him. See, for me, when I first watched Top Boy for the very first time, I just watched it. I just watched it to watch it. Then I rewatched it again and again. And then as you watch stuff again and again, you start to really formulate your very own opinion of these characters. And I think with Sully, I was just so conflicted. I was like, man, this guy can be a real asshole, but at the same time, a real one. Like straight up. If he with you, he with you. And if he ain't, you gotta face all his wrath. And it was like with Dushane, he had a sense like Summer House was more of his family. Like, he's gonna look after the folk in Summer House because if 12 come knocking, they ain't gonna tell on Dushane Hill. They ain't doing shit to jeopardize Dushane Hill because he is Summer House. He's gonna make sure Summer House is Summer House. It's still gonna be standing regardless of any situation. You know, so they're the dynamic. In my opinion, they're the dynamic duo because they complement each other so well. Shit. I can't even call them Batman and Robin. Shit. They just like I would say they in a class of their own. But um, just like Ghost and Tommy, you have Dushane and Sully. And for those that have actually watched Power, and if you watch Top Boy, I'm gonna say this: the comparisons are there, but this is only part one into a little series I'm gonna be doing later on down the stretch. Y'all let me know if y'all want more of this content. Let me know if y'all want that part two or want that Power Top Boy connection. Let me know in the comments. Remember, like, share, subscribe, man, and y'all just stay blessed. I'm out.